Vijana in action. TRBD. Kazi kwa nguvu. TRBD. Hustle every day. Hustle every day. Hustle every day. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Vijana in action. TRBD. Vijana in action.
Asante vijana. My name is James Bobby Ware and I train kenpo karate. I started karate in 1986. I've been training in Shotokan karate, taekwondo karate, and I did a little bit of jiu-jitsu. When I was still doing my training and participating in tournaments, I received calls and people wanted me to start teaching them. And eventually what happened, I found myself with a group of 5 and then it grew into a school. Karate is actually a business to me because I've been teaching various institutions. Part of the schools that I actually trained was Kenya Institute of Monetary Studies along Thika Road. I currently teach at University of Nairobi. I've been in Nairobi School, kindergarten, and currently also I'm still teaching at Hillcrest Academy. The self-discipline that it gave me and my passion is actually to see the youth change their habits and at least become more fit in the streets and learn how to defend themselves. I actually started simply because I was born in the Eastlands area and we were being bullied so much. I decided to do something to defend my siblings, and that's why I decided to start off with karate, and soon enough I realized that the boys in the street actually respected me, and that assisted me to even want to learn karate even more, and eventually I started loving the game so much, and sooner or later I decided to do it as a business. Normally it depends on whether a person wants it to be at his house or a particular gym. So the arrangement depends on you as an instructor and your client. You can find us along Mandera Road in Kileleshwa, next to Kenya High School. It's called Don's Gym. And you can find us also in the website www.africanmma.com. Some people will look for physical fitness. Some of them would want to learn self-defense. You know, some of them even just want to have fun. What normally happens, we teach from 5 years old to 9 years old in one age group, and 9-year-old to 15 years old in another set group. And simply because we understand that they think differently, and we want to see how they behave in a group to build up their confidence and actually have fun when they learn also. Currently at Don's Gym, I actually charge 4,500 Kenya shillings per month, 3 times a week. Private is a bit different, and what happens is that when you call in or go into our website, we are able to guide you on the charges. When we teach at schools, for us, it's not so much about how to teach a kid how to fight, but rather to assist them into mental discipline and how to work as a group. In one of the schools that I teach, I actually charge 500 Kenya shillings per lesson, and normally we also urge the teachers and the parents to actually come and see what we do, so that they would actually start to appreciate that we are not just teaching kids to become violent, but being vice of it.
Kazi kwa nguvu, tia bidii. Hustle every day, hustle every day.
The first self-defense instance is this. You find a guy who comes in the street and decides to choke you. What do? First thing, you want to make sure you trap your opponent to keep good distance. Then I'm going to break one lock into what we call an armpit trap. Okay. So from there, I'm going to knee into the groin. This is to confuse your opponent so that they don't have to counter-attack. All right. Then come into what we call a guillotine choke. Okay. Then you're going to take down. Still maintaining that arm. Either you can break it from the elbow, you can kick, and for the ladies, I prefer for them to run away if they have to. The second technique that we are going to go through is when you are attacked by 2 hand attacks or 2 double punch. Yeah? So he punches, you duck and block. Still, I prefer to control my opponent with a choke, then take him down again, and either kick and release. I've been a karate champion in Shotokan since 1995. I've been a fighting champion in the style of Wano since 1993. I've been able to also travel in Sweden, where I participated in tournaments. I've been able to participate also in America, where I participated in tournaments also, which I became also a champion in sparring and self-defense demonstration. No one should lie to you that anything good comes easy. So we have had our challenges, and from training, from a little bit of injuries here and there, from competitions, from sponsorship, and so much. I would also like to add, if you are a sponsor organization out there, if you wish to sponsor the federation and the growth of this sport, you should be able to be accepted and be welcome in seeing the growth of martial arts.
Laseni vijana, my name is Peter Ndwati, an independent business consultant and a trainer with ILO. What is discipline in a business context? Business discipline is you as an entrepreneur understanding what is expected of you and living to that expectation. You realize that as an entrepreneur, it's very challenging to be in business. and you will appreciate that there are things you'll be expected to do that are not necessarily pleasant. How do I ensure that as much as I don't enjoy it, I get it done because it's important for my client? There are many things that your customers will expect you to do for them you may not necessarily enjoy, but at the end of the day, you will need to do that for your business to succeed. Do not run away from responsibility. Do not run away from discipline. Appreciate your weak areas in terms of keeping to discipline, and find out ways of ensuring that you're not running away from responsibility or keeping to discipline that's important or necessary to make your business succeed. Asante vijana. My name is Peter Ndwati, an independent business consultant and a trainer with ILO.
I remember when I started martial arts, even my parents were not for it. They thought that I was going to be arrogant. But eventually, through a lot of practice and training, sooner or later they started accepting and appreciating. And eventually, they even saw that I was making a living out of it. So they are now they normally ask me when I'm going to the next tournament and all that. So they really appreciate this tournament and seeing me playing in and being supportive. They actually come in to support me when I go to tournaments, which is a very positive thing. And my wife and my daughter has actually started training martial arts at 9 years old, and I can't wait to see her grow in the years to come, learning martial arts. The future plans for Don's Gym is actually to start off a kids martial arts academy, whereby you as a parent, whether you want to go for shopping or you want a break, you can always drop your kid in our academy here in Kileleshwa, and let us do the job to assist you and aid you in mentoring and making your child a healthy child. My advice for the youth and also the elderly of this country is it doesn't matter what talent you have, be it in martial art or be it in art or any other sport. It depends on what you do with the talent that you have, because it's sad to see someone with a talent, of which I've personally seen, who end up quitting. And all I can say is simply that you have to know yourself. That's the most important thing. Once you know and you understand yourself, then there's nothing that can stop you from achieving your talent. And if you use it well, of course, you can still make a living out of it. It's not wise for the youth of today to say there's no work. I believe if they look deeply into themselves, they should be able to find something that they can make a living out of it. Asante vijana, my name is James Bobby Ware. I'm a martial arts instructor, and you're watching Vijana in Action. Vijana in Action.
Vijana in Action. TRBD.